Welcome to Worth It or Waste of Time. Today we are doing a twofer. We're reviewing two games, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Specifically the PlayStation version because that's the one that we have.
Yeah.
As of what this game is, this is actually a remake of a game that I used to play when I was a kid. I only played... the majority of the game that I played was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I think I played some of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. I never played 3 or 4, though, when I was a kid. But yeah, they released 1 and 2 a few years back. I played through all of that, and then they released 3 and 4 more recently.
Yeah, they're remastered versions of older games.
Skateboarding games, obviously, right? You have to perform tricks. In the game, you have a special meter, whereas if you can successfully perform some tricks, you build up your special meter. If you get the whole meter full, then you can start doing specials. The 900, backflips, cool stuff like that. Ollies. They have different characters in the game. Obviously, lots of professional skateboarders like Tony Hawk, but then they also have some fun characters sometimes.
In 3 and 4, they introduced 3 people that was really interesting. One of them was Michelangelo from
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Teenage Mutant.
So there's a Ninja Turtle in it.
Yeah. So and it's Mikey. So it
I
makes
think
sense.
I think Michelangelo is the deluxe edition only, though. You have to buy the deluxe edition, which we did.
No, wait.
Yeah.
No,
pretty sure.
Doomslayer.
No, I think
was deluxe.
Was it?
We
Doomslayer?
got yeah,
I thought
and
it
then
was
they had
Michelangelo.
Doomslayer and Revenant from the Doomslayer games, and I thought that was really really cool.
Yeah.
And then finally, when I figured out he was in the game, I was like, oh, and then I just started grinding for him. It was Jack Black. Jack Black's in the game, and it's funny, and he's like a British police officer or something.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It is very funny. It's fun to unlock things in the game. So let's get into what we liked about it. You go ahead and go first.
What I like about it is just I guess the roster of players that you can choose from. There's just so many options of characters you can be. And another thing that I really like, it's really fun to play with other people. Not as fun alone, but it's really fun to challenge a buddy and just play with them. And I just like this how smooth it is to do tricks and just the tricks itself. There's so many options for tricks, and it's just really well made.
I agree with especially the second point you made about being able to play with friends. It's multiplayers like this game. It's a couch co-op because you can play in the same room. I guess it's not really cooperative, though. I wonder if you can do. I don't think you can do co-op. It's a battle game, but you can play it locally. And there's not many games I feel like these days that have that give you the ability to play just locally. Most of them are like you got to play online.
Right.
And it's fine. It's just sometimes, if you have somebody over, you want to be able to play something right there. And so that's really nice about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4. For me, I think one of the things I really like about it is the nostalgia factor of these games, specifically 1 and 2. Having played them through and loving them when I was a kid, I played them through again with high definition graphics, 60 FPS, I think, 60 frames per second, and you're pulling all these tricks and doing really cool stuff. It has a pretty high ceiling as far as skill goes. I mean, it can be pretty tough to do some of the gaps that they have, but I just love that it is recreated one of the games that I used to play when I was younger. So that's really cool. What didn't you like about it?
I guess what I didn't like about it is it's more of there's not a purpose to it really. You just do tricks. That's all you can do, and that's all. They should add something like a campaign or something.
They have a campaign.
But it's not even that.
You're supposed to go through and win competitions and collect goals.
It's just they need something more than just doing tricks. And it's a big part of it, but I still really like. But that's something I don't.
I agree with that point specifically. And it's not necessarily that I want a story mode, but
just a purpose.
For me, I really like collecting trophies on PlayStation, and honestly, the big downside of these games was the difficulty in the trophies. For the first game, there were all of the like they string it together. You're supposed to do different tricks in different maps and do one after another, specific tricks, and it's really, really hard. Like even very few people I feel like can get it. You got to be someone who's really, really good at the game. And I'm not bad at the game, honestly. Last time we played, I hit an almost 1 million point trick. That's pretty crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But I was nowhere close to getting any of most of the challenges done that you needed to do to be able to get that platinum trophy on 1 and 2. On 3 and 4, they didn't have the same thing, but there was something almost as bad on 3 and 4. And that's that the length of time it would take to get the trophies. Because in 3 and 4, you have to get every challenge done in every level with every player.
And they have like 50 players.
Well, and there's like pro challenges too. So after you beat the regular challenges, you go back and do, the pro challenges. And yeah, there's like 50 players or 30 or something like that.
No, there's
but
like
it's
50.
it's so many. It's so much. And I'm just like,
So long.
this is overkill, right? If I do all of the challenges with one of the characters, that should give me the trophy. Like I shouldn't have to go do the same exact thing 30, 40, 50 different times to get the trophy. And it frustrates me that they had that. I still enjoy the game even without being able to get the platinum trophy, but it's just, again, something that I think would make it better.
Something I'd like to go back on of what I liked, because I missed something.
Yeah.
It's a game where you learn from playing. Some games you have to like watch videos just to get good at it or watch tutorials. But with Tony Hawk, I learned basically how to be better at the game. We were playing once, and it was on this railroad. What was it?
I think it was the Alcatraz, right?
No, it wasn't Alcatraz.
It was the shipyard.
It was the shipyard.
Yeah, that's right.
In Tony Hawk 3 and 4. And we were playing, and at the beginning of our session, I was only making like 50,000. What was?
Yeah, something like that.
50,000 points.
Something like that.
But at the end, I was making stuff like around 500,000.
Yeah, he was doing as well as me.
I was improving in a matter of just 15 minutes, and it's crazy, and I really like that about it too.
Yeah, it's really cool. They also actually have a creator mode, like you can create a park.
Maps.
Yeah, create a park, and that's really cool too, because you can just like design your own. It's about the same as it was for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. There's a couple more things that they added to it, and it's fun to do. It takes a long time. I feel like I don't have the patience these days to be able to create my own park, but I did, and it's fun playing that with him. So that was a good part of it too. All right, let's talk about specific category breakdown of the game. Gameplay. Let's just say gameplay.
Gameplay.
Yeah. How did you feel about the gameplay of the game?
It is extremely smooth, and there's lots of options for gameplay, except for a nice and fun campaign or something. So.
Yeah, the story mode or something like that. You don't need a story mode.
Still good though.
Yeah. Gameplay for me is top tier. I didn't remember any major glitches. There might have been a couple, but it was nothing serious.
They put the effort in.
Yeah, and it's fun to play. It's very fast paced. In fact, sometimes you're going so fast that it's hard to do all the inputs that you want to be able to pull the tricks off. But that's part of the fun, right? And I think the gameplay is fun. It's not my favorite game as far as the type of gameplay that it is. It's fun to play every once in a while. Honestly, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, as far as gameplay goes, is kind of like Mario Kart to me. Like Mario Kart's fun to play with friends, but it's not something that I would pick up all the time. I'd only do it in certain situations where I have somebody that I want to play with.
Right. Visuals, graphics.
Yeah, graphics.
1 and 2, it was a PS4 game, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think so. I don't think there's a PS5. So it was around 30 frames.
I thought they released a PS5 version.
I don't know. But let's just say it's PS4. It's not as good as Tony Hawk's 3 and 4, but it's still good. But Tony Hawk's 3 and 4, it released 2025, a year ago, and it's visually good. It has lots of maps, got lots of options. It looks really great.
Yeah, again, this is a remake, obviously. So it was an N64 game and a PlayStation 1 game, I believe, and it's amazing compared to that. And honestly, if you compare it to that, there is nothing in it that I would want better than what it is as far as graphics go. It's as good as it can get.
Yeah.
So that was really good. Soundtrack.
They have soundtrack from artists, like actual real life artists. So can't really give an opinion on that. It's kind of like emo, rock, rap stuff.
Ska. They got a lot of ska in it and
Ska.
rock. Yeah, ska is like it's like rock with like trumpets. They have so they have some stuff like that.
Okay.
I really like the soundtrack on 1 and 2. But again, this is my nostalgia talking. I loved the soundtrack in the original games, and so playing them again, a lot of the same ones. I think there were some that they couldn't include, and I was a little disappointed with that. But I love it. It's fun to play with that in the background and just do a bunch of fun tricks and pretend like you're Tony Hawk. So that's really cool.
Story.
Yeah, you can say story. That's the weak part of this game, obviously.
There's no story.
There's no story. And there's not meant to be. I mean, is there a story in Mario Kart too? Like, this is the same type of thing, right?
Really,
Is there a story in Overcooked? That's another, co-op game you can play.
Yeah.
Not really. It's more of a you play with a friend and you have fun doing tricks and challenging each other, but there's not meant to be a story. So I wouldn't even say that that's an
aspect.
I don't think that that's a negative of this game.
So the moral of the story, this is one of those games that you play with friends or you don't.
Yeah.
That's the option. I mean, I played it by myself because it was fun.
Well, we played it together too.
Yeah, we played it.
So yeah, story-wise, I don't think. Again, it's not huge. That is something that's important to me in a game, but again, that's not really why I play this type of game.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's most of the categories, right?
Yeah.
Is there any others?
Unlockables
in the game. Like we talked about it a little bit, but I think it's cool that you can unlock, Jack Black as a police officer.
Oh yeah, you have to go around and find these hidden 12 of these hidden plushies. Took me an hour to find them, but let me tell you, he's worth it because he's just, oh my goodness, see Jack Black just doing a 900.
Yeah, that's a fun part of it. Some of the challenges that you have in the game, again, 1 and 2, I was frustrated with how difficult they were. They're good for those people. I want them to have the challenges still in the game. I just don't think the platinum should be tied to some of the most difficult challenges in the game. I think that's a little much personally. But
Yeah.
let's give our final verdict, our final scores from the game. You go first. 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
I want to hear yours first.
I'm not. So for 1 and 2, it would actually have a little bit higher of a score for me, just because I've played them before, so it meant more to me. So 1 and 2, I would probably give an 8 out of 10. And then 3 and 4, 7.5 out of 10, maybe.
Okay.
They're still good. I like them still, but not maybe as high as some of the other games I enjoy.
For 1 and 2, I'd probably give it maybe a 7 or a 6.5. Probably a 7. And then for 3 and 4, I'd probably give that an 8.5 because I feel like it was just more fun to play than 1 and 2, and I had so many options: Jack Black, Michelangelo, Doom Slayer, and I thought if they didn't have those in the game, it'd probably be a 6. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they had some of those fun unlockables that you like to play with.
Yeah.
All right, so final verdict: worth it or waste of time? Worth it.
it.
Yeah, it's still worth it. Like I said, you got to
Play with friends.
play with friends.
with
That's the
friends.
kind of game that it is
Yeah.
you need to play with somebody else and just have fun pulling cool tricks and being like, oh dude, I mean, last time we played, that's kind of what it was like. Did you see that trick? My high score. So that was fun. So yeah, we think this one's worth it. You should check it out and try it out.
Maybe get it on sale. It's kind of expensive, like $70.
I don't think it was that much. I think
It's I
50,
checked on Steam.
thought.
It's like 70.
Is it? Okay,
I
so
think
yeah, you can get this one
I
on
mean, 3 and 4 is
PlayStation, Xbox,
Steam.
and you can actually also get it on Nintendo
Switch, yeah.
now too. Yeah,
fun.
that was a later release, but they have that one as well. So that's our take. Give us yours, and we'll see you on the next one.